Hey y'all, it's Michelle from The Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today is day 24 of Scrap-O-Ween. It is Mysterious Monday, and I have my pictures. I have this sketch here from 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, created by Miranda Weber here on YouTube. And this is a really cute sketch. I'm excited to use it. And then we have the goodies that my daughter has picked out for me to use for the Grab 5. So let us open this up and see what she's picked out. Let me get my washi tape down here. There we go. All right. So first thing I see is the Beautiful Night puffy stickers. So that's cute. I see a stamp set here from Tim Holtz. And, ooh, some October Afternoon Witch Hazel ephemera. And, oh, a black satin ribbon. And a glittery jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so let's get started. My special voiceover guest is here with me again today to talk about the items that she picked out for me for the Grab 5. Say hello.
Hello.
I'm so glad you're here with me.
Me too.
And so, let's see. What did you pick out? Not anything that I'm working with right now.
Nope.
But I will say that the puffy stickers that you picked out inspired me to use the 6x6 papers because I have a little bit left over of the Beautiful Night 6x6 paper pad. So I picked out these papers, and in the sketch that I'm following there are stars on there, and one of these pumpkins has a star mouth. So I'm like, well, we're going with stars. So this is your Grab 5 inspired.
Okay.
We'll go with that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so for my background here, I am matting with this polka dot paper. And all these papers are from Doodlebug. And most of them are just kind of, not really leftovers, but where I had trimmed to use some paper for other projects, and these are my scraps left over. Except for this one, I trimmed this one down to be my main background. So I really like a diagonal stripe. And then I'm going to get crazy and put this black polka dot on top of this diagonal stripe, and it's making my eyeballs cross.
Honestly.
And then on top of that, we're going to cover most of it up so you don't even hardly see the black polka dots. I'm putting all these cute little jack-o'-lanterns. Aren't they adorable?
Yep.
And then I have this strip of specialty paper that's got sugar glitter on it. And I put it in the top right corner and bottom left corner. And I can't decide where I want to put my pictures. I keep changing them. But I do decide to leave them like they are now. Although I do try to put them at a jaunty angle. But I decide against that.
Oh.
And then I have this little star paper that I'm just going to tuck in on either side here to make it look like I have a strip all the way across. But nobody knows that except you and me now. And
everybody else.
And everybody else that watches this video. Yep. So I tucked that in, and this sketch was so much fun to do. It was fun to add all these layers. And at first I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot of pattern. There's I think the only place where your eye can actually rest a minute is on the picture of the pumpkins when it was still light enough to see them.
Yep.
But that's okay. Sometimes you need an explosion of color and pattern. We're gonna go with that. So I have the stars that I cut out here, and it's gonna take me forever and a day to figure out exactly how I want them to go, because the darker ones, they kind of fade into the background. So I keep wanting to put all of the light colored ones because you can see them, they stick out, but I'm like, no, I have to have a mix. I have to mix it around. So I do like this one. It says Happy Halloween in the middle. I like that one. And I've got some more with stars. I have a star cut out of paper with stars on it. So we're rolling with the star motif.
I just noticed that.
You just saw that?
It blends in so much I didn't even notice it
I
yet.
know, it's just a lot to look at. You could look at this page for 2 days and still not see everything. So here is the first item that you had picked out, that glittery jack-o'-lantern. So dare I ask, why the glittery jack-o'-lantern?
Because there are pumpkins in the picture. With carved faces. Also, it's really sparkly, and who doesn't like that?
That's right, you always need sparkly. So I've got my title down here, but I haven't glued it down or anything, so it can move around. But I went ahead and I glued down my stars so they wouldn't move around all over the place. And here's the witch hazel die cuts. So what made you think of those?
I saw them on the table, and I was looking through them, and I was like, I want to put these in a bag so bad, but I didn't know what bag to put them in.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw, like, this jack-o'-lantern song thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, maybe I could throw it in with this one, or maybe in another one. And then I just kept debating on it, but I eventually threw it in with this one, and I'm glad that I did, because I wanted to see it on a page.
Well, awesome. I'm glad I picked that one out to use, because I tried several different ones, like that little card with the kids on it with the pumpkin. And then there was another one with pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns. But, yep, I really like that one with the song on it. And the Mr. Pumpkinhead looking like it's chasing the kids.
Yeah.
So, then there were the puffy stickers.
I honestly don't remember throwing those in there.
I was going to say, there was no jack-o'-lanterns on the puffy stickers, but I did get that puffy eek in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And from the die cuts, I also got more stars. And then this little banner here that says Halloween. And I like how my little puffy sticker there kind of kept everything together. And, of course, I ran out of ATG tape, so I had to refill my tape gun.
Oh, joy.
I know. And I was so glad I didn't glue my title down, because I had to move it over to get that on there. Now, you just saw me pick up that ribbon, and I took the little sticky thing off so that I could undo it. And then I sat it down and forgot it.
Ay.
Because I got distracted by the stamps. So why the stamps?
Just something I threw in there, I guess. I don't know if I saw something on it and I was just like, oh, yes, this needs to go in there. Or if I just saw it and I was just like, yep, good enough, and threw it in there.
Well, I'm glad you did, because I think it turns out great. I have never stamped on tissue paper before, but I gave it a try.
It looks good, too.
I think it turned out great.
I think it looks better than if it was on, like, a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can still kind of slightly see
through it.
The pattern underneath it and stuff. And I was really excited on how it turned out. Mm-hmm. I was really surprised, because I was thinking it might, like, the ink might bleed.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm glad that it didn't bleed very much. Or if any.
Yeah, no, I don't think it did. This looks good. And I'm just going to stick it right there, and that's going to be like my subtitle. So my main title is down there on the bottom that says Pumpkin Party. And then this is going to be my subtitle. And I'm just going to tuck it in. And I was trying to think, how am I going to glue this down? Because usually tissue paper and ATG tape does not get along. But I just went really, really slow and held on to the tissue paper. I was so afraid it was going to tear. I would have been so bummed out.
Glad it worked.
Me too. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue down my pumpkin party title. And the last thing I'm going to do is some splatters.
Always got to use your splatters.
I do. I just love this stuff. Do you see what color I used?
Purple.
Yep.
It's the,
what is it? Let's see.
Fortune teller?
Mm-hmm.
Fortune teller.
Fortune teller. Yep. That's a really pretty purple also.
It really is.
And I just love the shimmer that it gives. I have put this stuff on just about every single layout I have done. But I love it. It's just so pretty. Yep, and that is going to do it. How do you think I did?
Good.
Except for one thing. There's something missing.
You forgot the ribbon.
I forgot the ribbon. I did. Oh. In fact, as I look through, I'm doing this part, I set it down, I turn off my camera, and boom, I'm like, the ribbon! But look. Do you see the ribbon now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it on there. There it is.
At least you got it on there after. At least you
did.
noticed.
I did. I got it on there. Yay. Okay, so we'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.